Hi folks, TheFilipinaPea here, and since the Philippines is getting closer to reopening, a lot of you guys have asked me, what is it like to live in Dumaguete City, where I live? After 140 videos, I've realized I've never shown you my town. So today, I'm gonna take you to places you need to know if you decide to live here. Not the historical places and stuff like that. You know, if you wanna know what it's like to live in Paris, you don't wanna just see the Eiffel Tower and the Champs-Élysées. You wanna know about the dog poop all over the ground. And today, I'm gonna show you the real Dumaguete, dog poop and all. Let's go. You might be surprised because here in Dumaguete City, we don't have taxi cabs. Although the Philippines is known for jeepneys, we only have a few of them here. So the most popular mode of transportation here in Dumaguete City is the trike. The trike is basically a motorbike that has a sidecar attached to it, and before pandemic, usually this trike can accommodate up to 6 passengers plus the driver, and for as low as 20 pesos per passenger, you can ride the trike from point A to point B. So today I commissioned the help of Kuya Danilo, is my private trike driver for today, to show us around Dumaguete City. So hi Kuya, how are you? So usually they put this plastic thingy to divide the passengers, and then how many na lang kuya ang kinahanglan ang accommodate sa trike karon? Pila na lang ka pasahero? 3? Okay, so it's reduced to 50% capacity. Before you can fit 6 people, so now it's only 3 passengers, one here, and one behind Kuya. So Kuya, off we go! Dumaguete City has a population of around 135,000 people, and it's the capital of the island of Negros Oriental in the southern part of the country. It's got pretty good weather all year round, and because of the geography, it's protected from typhoons and most other natural disasters. There's always an ocean breeze, so the temperature's pretty bearable most of the time. So now we're here at the famous boulevard here in Dumaguete City, the Rizal Boulevard. This place is named after our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, and this is the place both for locals and foreigners to hang out. First thing in the morning, you can come here and watch the sunrise, or maybe do some exercise routine, such as jogging, or maybe you can walk your dog. And maybe you just want to sit down on the bench under those magnificent acacia trees that are centuries old with someone special. Maybe watch the sunset together. And also guys, some portions of the boulevard are transformed into a street food mecca, complete with chairs and stuff, and you can eat your favorite street food while watching the sunset. And guys, the water is so clear, and a while ago I just saw someone spear fishing, and this is a really good place to just basically sit down and just pass the time. So if you're ever in Dumaguete City, you ought to hang around here in the boulevard and just eat our famous street food. In 2014, Forbes magazine rated Dumaguete the 5th best place in the world to retire because of its great beaches and affordable healthcare. I don't really see why it's rated that highly, because I've lived all over the Philippines and it just seems like a typical town to me. But it certainly is a favorite with expats looking to retire. So guys, now I'm standing at the local wet market here in Dumaguete City. So if you want to live like a local, this is the place for you to go, because the prices are cheap here, way cheaper than the mall, and you can get the freshest fruits and vegetables, and they also have meat section and the seafood section. So in this area, This is the freshest vegetable section. You can get your string beans. It's hello. So also guys, under $10 you can shop for a meal. If you're gonna cook, if you like cooking, under $10 you can buy food here for 2 people if you're planning an opulent dinner with someone special. So guys, come on, let's go inside. This is the meat section, and please don't be horrified because our meat is not, there's no freezer, there's no chilling. So this is the usual life, and there's a rat over there, there's a rodent.
There's a rodent.
But hey, this is the Philippines, so come and see. We also have tilapia. It's 150 pesos per kilo, so that's $3. Oh, they also have Jackfish. I don't know why it's called Jackfish, but apparently it's 280 pesos per kilo, so it's about $6 US. And they're fresh. You can see the eye is very clear. That's one indication of the freshness of the fish. And also guys, they have shrimp here. Different sizes, small, medium, and large. And also some squid and also some crabs. Although we don't have Alaskan king crabs here. I wish we have some because they're good. And most of our crabs here are like mud crabs. Look guys, I found a momo. It's the parrot fish. Oh my God, look at that big ass fish. Isn't it pretty? Should I ask the lady how much she wants for a momo? Oh my gosh, guys, I think that's so pretty. This fish is pretty, and I think they said they shouldn't be fishing for momo because they poop sand to produce more coral. And yeah, isn't it a magnificent fish? I think this is good for sweet and sour fish or something like that. It's with the orangey, turquoisey, it's like a turquoise color. So pretty. And apparently, ate, how much is per kilo, ate? So ate told me it's 240 pesos per kilo, so it's about $5. So it's $5 for a momo. Isn't it a good price? Okay, ate pa kiluha ko na kaanite. I think I'm gonna get this one. Okay ra mo, kita ni mong kagwapo ya. Okay, let's see how much is that? Okay, so ilan ni? Wala magduha ka kilo. 1.6 kilos. So 1.6 is like 384 pesos, which is about more or less $7 to $8. So here in the wet market, you can also ask the vendor to clean the fish for you, taking out the guts and stuff. So ate is descaling the fish, so it's just it's ready for me to cook when I get home. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside and wash my hand. Oh, daraday. Lamat. And also gonna give you free water to wash your hands. And also guys, if you're good with your bartering skills, you can easily find someone that you can be, you know, your go-to guy. So whenever you come, they know what you want and they can give you good prices as well, if you know the lingo. So this is the part of the wet market where you can get the dried fish. If you wonder what these are, this is chicharon, pretty much the crackling, the pork. It's like deep fried and then it's just heart attack in a bag. And yeah guys, and I know for some of you guys that are married to Filipinas, you know what I'm talking about. If we are cooking dried fish, you better get out of the house because it's gonna suffocate you. Anyway, this section they also sell, you know, tiny packets of seasoning and eggs. We sell them by piece. 5 pesos is about 6 pesos or 550 pesos is about like 10 cents each. I mentioned to you guys that we don't waste anything. So if you can see in this area, those are what we call Adidas, like the shoe brand. It's the chicken feet and chicken intestines, and they're good when it's fried or with soy sauce, and good with beer. Aside from chicken feet, we also sell chicken heads. And as I've mentioned earlier, guys, we don't have refrigeration, so the vendors are just using crushed ice to, so the meat will stay fresh. Hello. So those are native chickens. They're smaller than the usual chickens, so they look like ostriches. All right. We sell salt in tiny bags. Also, tiny bags. That's 5 pesos each. It's about 10 cents US. And we sell seaweed and spices in a small bag. This is onions, 3 pieces inside. Pilagani ni siya, ate? Jis. So for this one, it's about 10 pesos, which is about 20 cents. Alright, so that ends our tour here inside the wet market here in Dumaguete City. So guys, if you want to live cheaply, you ought to shop here like a local so that you can get the biggest bang for your buck. So now I'm here outside the wet market, and as you can see behind me is rows of local shops and stalls. Like for instance, this gentleman is doing key duplication and watch repair. I know there's not a lot of those in the West nowadays. And in this area, look what I found, guys. DVDs of dubious origin, and some of them are new releases, and you can buy them for as low as $1. Imagine that. Oh, look guys, they also have a barber shop here. Unlike in the West that you can pay up to $15 for a haircut, but here in Dumaguete City, they only charge 50 pesos, which is $1. Isn't it great? All right, so I'm just gonna explore more stores here and see what I can find, and I'll catch you later. So guys, now I'm standing in Silliman University Medical Center, and this hospital is highly regarded, state-of-the-art facility here in Dumaguete City. This hospital was founded in 1903 by Presbyterian missionaries, and this is affiliated with Silliman University, one of the oldest schools here in the Philippines and also in Asia. They are known for producing quality accountants and physical therapists and nurses. So guys, this is the place to come if you ever get sick in Dumaguete City, because most of the equipment that they have here, they can help you with any illnesses that you may have. So you have to have it on your list in your emergency contacts Silliman University Medical Center. If you're looking for a busy nightlife or you want to have unlimited shopping and dining experiences, Dumaguete is probably not for you. It's pretty quiet and peaceful here, and the town is known as the City of Gentle People, a nickname it does deserve. If you want a more laid-back lifestyle, this could be the perfect place. So this is the only decent mall here in Dumaguete City, in my opinion. This is the Robinson's Mall. They don't have a lot of stuff at the moment because most of the stores inside the mall are still closed because of the virus, but they've got the basics, so I'm going to show you around inside. Let's go. So welcome to Robinson's Mall, and I'm standing next to a giant Christmas tree because, believe it or not, it's been Christmas here in the Philippines for over a month now. We have the longest Christmas in the whole wide world, and we start Christmas from September, October, November, December, up to January at most. And as you can see, guys, there are activities inside the mall, and you can see our local Jollibee and shops in the middle. And you know, basic stuff that you can find in any malls, but it's not really a bustling, busy mall because some of the shops are still closed. And you can see the department store, and they're selling, you know, clothing and stuff. You have our KFC here that sometimes they're out of chicken. So as you can see, guys, this mall isn't as big as the ones you can see in Cebu and Manila, but at least we have one here, and finally it's starting to open up and people are actually coming here. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little tour today of my city and its common sights and sounds. Dumaguete has its pros and cons, but overall, this place is a nice place to live. Well, we did see one rat, but at least there wasn't any dog poop. Oh, man! Did you do this? I swear to God, if I get a hold of you, come here! If you think about it, I'm kind of like a Vulcan, using my calm, cool logic to address your concerns about life in the Philippines. And just like Mr. Spock, I'm a half-blood as well, with one foot in the East and one in the West, giving me the ability to meld with your mind on topics concerning the culture here. All that I ask in return is a thumbs up on this video, subscribing to my channel, and hitting the notification bell so you know when the next episode has been presented for your analysis. Oh, Jim, you're looking good today. Have you been working out? Oh no, Paul, I'm far. Well, since it looks like I'll be busy for the next few hours, I suggest you view my other videos during my absence. Is that the captain's log? Are you gonna make an entry?